Good morning, students. Subject IT, subject code 402, and today's topic is Building Self Confidence, Session 2 for Class 9. Self confidence means having trust in one's own judgment and ability. It is reflected in one's belief that he is a valuable person and capable of accomplishing what he wishes to do. Self confident people have three main attributes. These are belief in one's own capability, second one, ready to accept any challenge, and third one, willingness to take risk. So, factors influencing self confidence. These factors are social factor, cultural factor, and physical factor. Okay, before that, what we discussed that what are the three qualities of three attributes of self confident people. First one is belief in one's own capability. Third one is ready to accept any challenges and willingness to take risk. If you have these three qualities, these three attributes means you are a self confident person. So how we can improve our self confidence? How, what are the factors that is influencing self confidence? These are social factor, cultural factor, and physical factor. If we talk about the social factor, then first thing is that society. Social means it is the revolving around our society. Society plays a critical role in shaping and building our self confidence. Our society comprises our family, neighborhood, friends, relatives, school, and even strangers too. Our initial interactions with society leave a lasting impact on our attitude and outlook towards ourselves. Evaluations from parents, teachers, schoolmates, and friends can affect the ways how we perceive ourselves, which then progressively build up our self confidence. The attitude of parents towards their child creates the first significant impact on him, especially in his initial years of life. See, apart from this, derogatory remarks on a child mistake or overprotective parenting style also hamper a child's self-confidence. Okay, derogatory remarks such as negative remarks and overprotecting parenting style also hamper a child's self-confidence. When a child commits an error, parents should encourage him for trying again and guide him on how to perform better the next time. This kind of behavior prepares the child to accept new challenges, teaches him to consider failure as a part of life, and helps in developing self confidence. Second one factor is cultural factor. Culture refers to the characteristics of a particular society, community, or ethnic group reflected in its practices and beliefs. Culture influence a child's development and behavior. Children growing up in different cultures receives specific inputs from their environment. According to that, their self confidence is also matter. For example, some cultures value independence, individuality, self esteem, and asserting oneself as important aspect of personality. Children from such cultures are outgoing, eagerly explore new situations, demonstrate competence, and have self confidence. On the other hand, some cultures honor traditional values, relations, and obedience. Children from such cultures cultivate the need to maintain interdependent relationships. Next one is physical factor. Physical factor means like healthy physique, healthy mind, good appearance, etc., plays an important role in developing self confidence in a person. Moreover, in every culture, good looks are always appreciated and admired, which affect region's self confidence. Okay, so good looking is also a factor which affect a person's self confidence. Physical disability instill a sense of dependency in an individual. If a physically disabled person suffer from social discrimination and exclusion, this may lead to low self confidence. However, a positive attitude and a strong will can surely help a disabled person to overcome his physical limitations and motivates him to accept the challenges. So, various attitudes of people. There are various attitudes that define the level of confidence among people and reflected in their behavior, body language, and way of speaking. So, these are different people, different attitudes. You meet so many people every day in your school, home, neighborhood. Some people may strike you very confident, while some others may not appear as confident. This is due to the attitudes. Few attitudes are positive. These positive attitudes persons are self-confident persons, and few attitudes are negative. These negative attitude persons are low confident persons. So what are the attitudes of people with low confidence, or what are the attitudes of person with self confidence? Let's see here. First one, in negative attitude or attitude of people with low confidence is fear. They are anxious about the possibility of failure. Without doing anything, they are always worried about failure. Value others' opinion. His opinion is not good, but if somebody can say this is good, then only it will be good. That is, values other opinion. Overcritical, they tend to focus on their shortcomings like physical appearance, lack of knowledge, poor time management. Such persons are unable to decide on priorities and focus on tasks. Unpreparedness, since they do not expect success, they do not put in the necessary efforts to. Lack of initiative, they do not feel motivated to bring about change or improvisation. Reluctant to deal with others. Such people make excuses and try to evade confronting people. What is mean by reluctant? Reluctant mean to say that unwilling and hesitant. And evade means escape or avoid. So reluctant to deal with others, such people, the people who are low confident, such people make excuses and try to evade confronting people. And the last one is negative outlook. They focus on past failures only instead of learning from the experiences. These are all attitudes with low confidence person. Now here is the attitudes of self confident persons. These are view to the world. They have a positive outlook towards themselves and situations surrounding them. Realistic view of self. Confident people are able to recognize their strengths and accept their weaknesses at the same time. Trust own ideas and beliefs. Confident people rely on their own ideas and beliefs rather than on others' opinions. Deal with mistakes. Confident people accept their mistakes rather than covering or justifying it. Moreover, they are willing to learn from it. focus on growth. In spite of recognizing their weaknesses, they choose to focus on the opportunities to grow rather than concentrate on their shortcomings. These are the attitudes of self confident people. Here in this smart art, you can see if self confidence is there, then you can go for the action, or self confident person can get courage for action, and there is success. Just opposite, low confidence, then there will be fear and unpreparedness due to failure is there. So what we can do, or how we can building self confidence? A very good line is written here by Barry Davenport, that self confidence can be learned, practiced, and mastered just like an any other skill. Once you master it, everything in your life will change for the better. So to develop self confidence, there are few practices. These are SWOT analysis. First one is SWOT, SWOT analysis. SWOT stands for strength, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. Means this analysis is a useful technique for understanding your strength and weaknesses. It also helps you in identifying both opportunities open you and the threats or challenges you will possibly face. The analysis helps you to recognize your talents and abilities. It also helps you to find or choose opportunities that utilize your core strength. Next action to develop your self confidence is set a well defined goal. Okay, set a well defined goal. For this, use the SMART strategy to outline a suitable goal for yourself. What is this SMART strategy? SMART stands for a specific, M for measurable, A for achievable, R for realistic, and T for time bound. Means set your goal in a smart manner, where smart stands for a specific, that can measure also, and that is achievable also, and it must be realistic and time bound. Then only you can feel self confident. Organize yourself, apply the organizations skills that you learned in the previous chapter. Okay, so it is needed to apply such organization skills in yourself for developing self confidence. Next, be assertive always. Faith in your beliefs and abilities. Do not feel obligated to priorities others' demands over your goal and plan. Your goal is an important to you as their plan is important to them. So be assertive. Next practice is experience. Always learn from previous experience. Gaining experience require you to take the first step, no matter how hard it may seem, and then keep practicing. Okay, a practicing is always required, because a practice makes a man perfect. Surround yourself with positive people. Always think positive. Okay, negative mind person can make you negative also. Your self confidence will also go in down. So always surround yourself with positive people. Care for yourself and others too. And next one, be prepared. Always be prepared. Then for any task, what task you are going to do, be prepared for that task. Then you can feel